Hello everybody, we are here today for our 7th episode of Final Fantasy XVI. Now we were able to, thankfully, get everything together, definitely not the last minute of course, and make sure that we were able to go live. So let me double check again, make sure everything is working correctly. Get chat open, see who's gonna be here, and start having some fun. Okay, slight technical issues. You two, come through for me, you know? We really need our best boy YouTube to help out a little bit. It switched my account, so let's knock that back in place. Sorry if you're in chat and I can't quite hear you yet, but we'll be set up in just a moment. Alright, how about now? It's funny, they actually have a cute little dog on their front that is showing you don't have access, this kind of thing. Okay. We're good. A little fun fact. You guys don't want to know that. Just to make conversation while I make sure we are looking good. Okay. We are currently live. Everything was set up correctly with that, at least. My computer's been, for whatever reason, a little slow today. Then a little bit of a pain. Not even today. Like, since I started trying to set this up. It was working and then it died while I was finishing up the last things I had to do before stream time, and here we are. So let's see. Oh, hello. I see 7 is here. Go ahead and pop out chat. Thank you. All right. Pop out chat. Make sure I can see you. Yes. I also see it looks like you changed your profile up, 7, so very nice. Looks great. Always happy to see you back too. So thanks for stopping by. Alrighty, and finally, we haven't had to do this in a minute. Haven't had to in a little minute, but we gotta let Twitter know. We gotta let Twitter know that we're here. My millions of followers are just so eager to know that I'm live right now. So go ahead and we'll let them know. Also, interestingly, as for our warm-up discussion here, if you use Twitter, it's recently been rebranded into X. It's no longer Twitter. It's now just X now. Personally, I've been a fan of the letter X. I love X in a lot of things. If you look at me on Twitter, I believe, just to make it fit, yeah, it's Voltage X15 is like the actual tag. So, you know, I'm a big fan of the whole X thing in general, usually, but with Twitter changing to X, I don't know. I've seen a lot of discussion about what people think when it comes to Twitter being rebranded. I know that not that many people are a fan of Elon Musk either. I won't exactly put my opinion in on that because that's a whole other, you know, topic. But it's gonna be weird. It's just, to me, the biggest off-put is that it's just so different to it's so different to Twitter. Sorry, my brain's all over the place. It's so different than what Twitter is. Anyway, let's drop this tweet and then we'll get started with the fun stuff. See chat real fast? Yeah, you'll miss the bird. You think it's unnecessary, 7? I feel that. I feel that. I definitely agree, all in all. Will it be that big a deal down the line? Probably not to most people. But is it just kind of weird now? I would argue, yeah, it pretty much is. Make sure we add our link, of course. Oh, that's what you're referring to, 7. Adding the link. Yeah, pretty important stuff, huh? Let's make sure we have that in there. And sorry, today has been like an all over the place day, everyone. So if you do see this later, you're not watching it live, feel free to skip ahead and until we get to the actual gameplay. If you are coming in live and you happen to see me blabbering about, I'm so sorry. For you, Seven, of course, being there, very sorry for the delay for us to actually get started. But at least it gives a few minutes for, you know, anyone who may see it and want to come in, roll in, give them a few minutes to join us before we dive into today's stuff. But yeah, if you happen to see this randomly from Twitter, whatever, and you come across this is episode 7. If you want to see the others, they are all in a playlist, and they are set still remaining there on the channel, so feel free to go check it out and let me know what you think and get caught up before our next stream. There's so much content. You can skim it, watch the main stuff, you can go through all of it if you really just enjoy every last minute, which, you know, if you do, I think I'm doing my job right. But feel free to do so. I'd love everyone to get caught up and be able to experience this, because it's just an amazing adventure, and experiencing it with you guys is by far the best part. I love it. I love it very much. All right, thanks to my super speedy computer today. Let's erase this. I love Twitter's characters. I gotta make my tweets shorter because I'm a goon. Alright, there we go. It's looking good. Everything is ready. Ooh, the picture. Very important. Pictures are eye-catching, you know. There we go. And we are set to hit post. I also see that, I don't know why I did that. There we go. Can we hit tweet, please? Thank you. Poor computer is, like, struggling like crazy right now. And also, I realized that my fan got knocked out, I think by my dog 2 seconds ago. But otherwise, we are set up. We are good to go. We're about to dive right in. Chat's open right here, so I can keep an eye. You're vibing. Great to hear that, Seven. Let's hope that we get some more people who stop by for the fun today. I'd love to see some more, but we're here. We're ready to cook. Let's go. Our water bottle right here. Give me 2 seconds. Let me just plug in that fan real fast. We will be right back in, like, boom. And then we're diving into the fun. We're going to have a good time today. That's all it is. Be right back, guys. Okay, we are good. Ready for takeoff. Everything is done. Your wonderful professional has righted his wrongs, and we are ready to go. So, hope you guys are strapped in. We're about to have a fun time today. No more banter. It's time for Final Fantasy 16. Alright, so where we left off last time, for anyone who pops in, maybe you don't watch the other episodes, maybe you skimmed, whatever the case, quick recap. We went through the most crazy stuff ever in this this game. I mean, we were visiting Rosaria where it all began. If you want to know about that, it's very crucial to this whole story. Watch the first stream. I can't explain it all in any way that does it justice right off the bat, but our prologue takes place in Rosaria, and it sets off our whole adventure. We went back there to try to find out some answers to things that were going on here, things that were going on right now, and try to solve some mysteries that were occurring in the past. So we go back to Rosaria, and it was kind of like the lowest point of the game I've had so far. Really good lore, lots of side quests, lots of errand stuff. Once that was done, we find the spot we were looking for. That's nice, lady. We find the spot that we were looking for a little while after that. And once we did, and we found that location, it was a crazy, basically like a dungeon is what I would say. Pretty crazy stuff. Lots of fights, lots of bosses, mini bosses, tons of fun. Leading to some of the craziest plot reveals that we've had. Even things we may have already known, but just confirmed. And what I think was probably the best part, maybe you agree, Seven, you were here last time, and maybe some of the others, if they pop in, would agree as well. The reveal of basically accepting ourselves. That character moment of accepting ourselves was phenomenal. Phenomenal. Even my explanation doesn't do anywhere near the justice that this game has. So, that was last time. Arguably the best stream we've done this game so far. And we're diving into the next arc. I have big hopes for the rest of the game. I still feel like we've got so much to go through. I hope you guys are ready, because I definitely am.
We can keep running, or we can walk through this door.
It's time for us to, what we're here to do, join Sid, best character. Watch the streams about him. You love that part? I'm glad to hear that, Seven. It was very good. I agree. Now let's join Sid and let us continue on.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
Oh, we're part of the crew.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
Ooh, next arc time.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital.
Oh.
And pay a visit to Mother.
Oh. Okay. Finally, I've been waiting for Mom to get her dues. What is that? Is that ice? It's such a beautiful scene though, but what is that?
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, you'll be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
Yes, it is a very great character, 7.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
Interesting.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Wow.
Well, I really do think that...
Look at them just muttering. They say something.
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands.
Oh, that's fair.
The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men.
Hey, muttering again? Come on, say with your chest.
Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean.
Oh.
It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
Sound check. How's my voice in the dialogue? Anything need to get raised or lowered?
Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
Oh, sounds good. Thanks.
Where is my son?
And they are wussies, yes.
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Arthur. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying?
Really?
Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today.
Not today.
We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me.
That's smart.
There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air.
Yeah.
And where do these crystals come from?
Interesting they're playing like the title screen
That's
music right
easy.
here.
They're mine from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although, admittedly, this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens.
What an interesting development.
For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient
That's
to
fair.
whom, exactly?
The higher-ups, the gods themselves.
That's crazy.
So now you want to do something about the crystals. And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits
Yeah, I love
the
it
realm.
too. Lore's great.
And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose.
That's true.
So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
Yes.
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
So interesting. I love the plot. That owl just sitting there still.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Yeah, we sure are, because I'm about to get cooked. Alright, well, potion time. I saw side quest. Everybody's favorite. Everybody's favorite. Side quest time. Yes. Yes. We're going in.
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The holy capital. And what business would you lot having? On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
Karen's got the right mind for this. You don't want to know. Gaia Blade. Yeah, we got the better weapon right now. Ain't nothing beating this at the moment. Not really any better gear right now, which I'm okay with. We were saving up for... We already got the one we were saving up for. Let's get a high potion. This is purchase, right? Yep. What's Lionheart tonic? Fills the limit gauge, huh? This would be cool to try out. Let's nab it.
It'd better all
Better
be...
than stone skin and strength, which I don't use. And then we could buy this for heat wave. It's cooldown time. I don't think cooldown time is good though. But like by 2.7 seconds, is that much of a big deal? I think I'd prefer the damage.
Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, summat foul's brewing, and it ain't Tyre's borbile tea.
Yeah.
Just go and see Otto, will ya?
All right.
Will do. Will do, Granny. Let's go handle this quest.
We'll need to send a message.
Glenn? Our courier?
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
Oh.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I
Yeah.
can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what. I buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots.
That ain't good.
Worst of all, that letter I lost, it was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Poor guy.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No, I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
No trouble if I
Fine.
don't.
Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
You're a nice
It
guy.
sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter,
Fighting a sneeze there.
you'll be saving my life.
If it's there,
Yeah.
I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Oh, really?
I'm sure he doesn't.
Good old Sidolphus.
The letter won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
Let's go.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
He's never listening.
Is that another quest?
Can't help but fear the worst.
Okay, we'll come back to that. Let's go clean these up. Here. Orbell Downs? Yeah. Yep, side quest. Favorite. Think we're gonna run into monsters? Because I sure do.
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I better keep my eyes open. Good.
All supplies,
Looks
there we
like
go.
I'm in the right area.
Who are you? You know, I didn't swing him on anything. That was on me. Or, yeah, that was my bad. That was my bad. Can I pick it up? Hello? I'm hitting the button, I swear, guys.
More of the lost supplies.
I look like a total noob.
I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. We've come this far. Might as well ask around.
Alright.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. And I suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do,
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
which way did it go?
Towards
No way
Lost
getting
Wing?
by a dog.
Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village, then. Thank you.
I wonder if someone stole it intentionally. That couldn't be the case, right? Assume no monsters so far. So far, so good. I mean, it is in theory another fetch quest, but hey, you know, they gotta do what they gotta do.
It's looking to be a fine harvest.
They gotta do what they gotta do. It's been a while since we've been here.
Back, are ya? Did Master Quentin summon you?
Quentin, was he the like
Shad's all salted
mayor
and
dude
sweet.
who was in charge of this place, or what? Oh, there it is.
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy.
Where's Torgal?
Someone's waiting for this. He's waited long enough already.
I love how we're reasoning with them. I talk to my dog that way too.
Hopefully this will keep our career out of trouble.
Whoa, Torgal and Jill? Where did y'all come from? They weren't here before, were they? Right? Like, I'm not imagining that, right? Where did they come from? Actually injured them? They would have been fine.
Get it, boy!
I get to play with Torgal? Oh, that's nice. He gave him a treat. Good boy. I have to run all the way back to leave. Oh, I can go to this. I'm an idiot. They were here? They were here the whole time? Really? I did not notice that, Seven. Yeah, there's like a little heart thing that you can do. Like, you give him a little treat and he likes it. You can be nice to him. It's very nice. I don't know where I'd be going on the
Otto
bot.
barking at his lot earlier.
Maybe I should just own up to what Owen said. There you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
Found the things you dropped. I did.
Nice.
I was so sure they'd be gone. The letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
Crazy the dog took the letter and not the meat? I probably should have read that. That was kind of dumb of me.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me then. No thanks to you.
Yes, sir.
Losing those supplies was one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter.
Sid has a daughter?
She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
You never mentioned a daughter.
Oh, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin boats. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here, for your troubles. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
Well, that's nice. Quest complete. A nice little thing. I like the little lore we got out of that. That Sid has a daughter. That makes it feel worth to me.
I need to send a message.
It's never
Now for you.
Where are you, Randall?
Is everything all right?
Oh, you're about to cry.
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. You know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, the coffers aren't bottomless.
Fair.
Wait. You were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army.
Exactly. I agree with that, Seven. It's great when they give that extra info.
I ask a favour of you. I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon.
Will you go and find him for
Lower
me?
this slightly. Oops. Yes, I'll do what I can.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lostwing. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
This looks good.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend. And thank you again.
I'll do my best, brother. That one didn't have monsters. Even though it's just fetch quest, I'll take it. To Lost Wing we go. In the meantime, I'll do side quest. Let's see what today's next topic's gonna be. Alright, let's see. We were just looking at Torgal. He was being cute. We saw the last dog. Let's talk about, like, pets, right? So we'll say, like, if you, first off, be like a dog or a cat person. Here's 7. People who see this always a pretty
So
comment.
it took a tilt between the wardens of light and dark to finally drive the
You
royalists from our
consider
shores.
yourself a dog person
Pity
or
it
a
came
cat
at
person?
such a price. They say the fields of Belenus were black.
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Hey, this guy.
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. I hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, I know him. And I can't say I'm surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
I'll go and look for him.
Yeah.
Where was he headed?
He was to meet
Oh,
an
lives
associate
with
of
cats,
mine to the
huh?
south
I
of
understand
here,
that.
on Lorbert's Pass.
Very nice
I
that
knew
you
that
like
man
dogs,
south of
but
there.
I'm sad that, or sorry to hear that
Be
you're
sure to let me know.
allergic to
Aye.
cats. This guy, at least he cared, despite how he handles things. That he cared about this guy. Me personally, I would consider myself a dog person for sure. I have had both. I've mostly had dogs my whole life, and across my life in total, I've had 6 dogs, I want to say. I've had 6 dogs. And then for cats, I've had, I believe, 2 over the course of my life. I like both for sure, but I've always been more of a dog person. Not with a particular... Sorry about that. Let me move that down slightly. Just because the barking shouldn't be too quiet. But yeah, so the whole, I've been with both, but I love the energy that dogs provide and just having fun with them. It's just a blast, and my family's always been very big on dogs too, so I've just always had dogs my whole life. It's very fun stuff. I like that Clive is a big fan of dogs. Like he has his trusty one. So, pretty nice stuff. Also seeing in chat, an interesting individual. Hi there, Vito. At least how you would say that. Thumbnail designer. Very, very nice stuff. Nice prices. Really appreciate the offer. When it comes to any conversations like that, I typically handle them on Twitter. So why don't you follow me on Twitter? You can reach out into my DMs. They are open. So follow me there. Shoot me a message, and we can talk a little more further. Otherwise, welcome to the stream. If you decide to stick around, hope you enjoy. There's the guy we're looking for. I'm from 7 dogs. Oh, yeah, exactly. I love the energy they have. I'm more energetic. If I was like, but I feel like, a cat, can relax really nice. I think cats are easier to take care of. That's a plus if you're a cat person. They're easier to take care of. I've always been scared of being scratched by cats, admittedly. Even though I'm not as afraid of being bitten by dogs, it's weird. Probably because I'm more used to them. I feel like the scratches would be tough.
Hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but the sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened.
Good thing we got here at the perfect time again. Poor guy. Alright, time to go cook some beastmen. And then a follow-up question would be to the whole pets thing. Yes, you know, we're still doing these side quests, and while I go cook those guys, oh, goblins and the like, oh, it's time for the fated rematch.
I'm not surprised.
I'm waiting for this. Yeah, other big guys over there? Yeah. Did he catch me? I think he did. Kill him. Oh, the volume's still good? I'll readjust it in a second. If it's not that. Just a moment there, so I think it's because I need to follow you back first for them to really open. So I'll handle that, you know, later today, post-stream stuff. I'll get on Twitter and handle all that business. But thanks for the follow. You should be able to, once I follow you back, be able to reach out. So, continuing up, and you know 7 years back then, and for those else who are watching now or watching the future, the first death I ever had was against this exact monster. Episode 1. That was a very interesting episode and a very fun moment, so if you're interested in that kind of thing, you should go check it out. Full power time? I love that. Carrington was out. AoE. Sounds good. Alright. Glad to hear it. But yeah, so this is our revenge match against this guy. Have we fought? I feel like we fought another one since.
Too slow.
But on back against the wall.
Not this time.
I feel like we fought one since then, but I can't put my finger on where or when. Like, am I imagining that, Devin? Do you remember? You've been here, man. Do you remember us fighting this guy again? Up to the ground. And I'll get that follow-up question in a second. Oh. That was close, that was close. Alright. So close to being dead. I don't have any secrets right now. Should be able to use them once he's back. Like, did land break ready? We're about to. Big swing. Not to the spin move. Wait for it to finish. Torgal, move, buddy! I'm sorry! That was a crazy trade-off, but we win. Alright, there he goes. At least it was a cooler monster this time around than, like, the basic bugs and stuff. In the one area practice moves, yeah, that's where we did it. You're right. Thank you for that, Seven. Good memory there. We had a rematch against him then in like the training area. This is our first in the field rematch, but we got him. We have cooked him. We are looking good. So, very nice stuff. Alrighty, that should be that quest. So, follow-up question I had was, where's that guy at? Where is he? Am I blind? Oh, okay, I had to move first. Is he alive? Oh, no.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He does deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
We actually made it here too late. That's sad. Really sad, actually. I can't believe they died like that. Hey. May he, the poor guy, rest in peace. In any case, if I can find my way back, because I suck at walls. There we go. In any case, second follow-up question, as sad as that is. If you could have any animal as a pet, you know, I know that there's talks about, you know, like exotic animals, like how they shouldn't be. Let's just say it would be happy for the animal, happy for you. It just works out very nicely. If you could have any dream animal as a pet, what would you have? Well, you think about that for a minute, those of you watching. Thinking of my own. I think mine's kind of like a pretty obvious though. Same hint, it's also my favorite animal. They do both. What? Oh, wait, where's Quentin at? Why is he below me? Down here? I'm about to say, I mean, crazy mixed up.
Sun's setting fast.
Oh, okay. Didn't realize that.
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone. Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the South Gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away. I knew he was brave, though I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
And you known him long?
Poor guy.
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
So we're getting real close to that thing we wanted. That skill. Well, that's sad. For certain. We'll go back here to leave. What's that? Oh, interesting. Just other ways that you've gotten there. Okay, very nice. You can say a panda or a fox, huh? That's very nice. Pandas and foxes. I like that. It's a great answer. If I were to choose, I would definitely say, because they're our favorite animal as well, having a pet monkey. I've always wanted one. Ever since I was a little kid, I've always wanted a pet monkey. I love them. They're my favorite animal. And even now, although I feel like it might be a little too much work for me to take care of a pet in my like current day and age, I always want to be able to give a pet like the time and attention that they deserve. I would love if I had my dream pet to be a monkey. They're adorable. I know that there's like dangerous reasons why you wouldn't have one, but like I love little videos of monkeys being taken care of. I love little videos of them in general. They're
I'll fetch you a bowl of brown.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll
What
be leaving for
kind
the
of
capital
monkey?
shortly.
Definitely like a baby. Probably like, I don't want to say a normal monkey. They probably have a better name, but just like the, you know, the regular classic kind of monkey.
Dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time due south.
Yep.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still,
yeah,
might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. on the front lines and at home.
Indeed they do.
With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
This?
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the
Capuchin
Dame.
monkeys, interesting.
And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send the Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but who is this dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
What does he mean by that? Alien reports? Information on quests available across the land, huh?
I suppose that's everything.
It's not just places like
Not to
this,
find
it's
out.
places all over.
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you? Goat at your service. Well, at the hideaway service anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the curse breakers. Or any other willing volunteers. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Well, maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word. Reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all.
Bounties? Let's ask about the guy a little bit more.
Me?
I do what Otto tells me. Suppose you could say I'm his right-hand man. He's a hard master, but not nearly as my old one was. When that man beat me bloody and threw me out into the streets to die, it was Otto who found me and took me in.
The way I see it.
I owe him, and so I help him look after the ledgers as well as reading through all the reports coming in from our allies across the Twins. If it sounds like someone out there needs our help, I make a note so I can point any willing volunteers in the right direction.
So, what'd you say?
Are you willing? There's no sure way of turning Otto's frown a little less frowny. Okay, interesting.
Quick look.
More side quests. I know you guys are hyped about that. But, oh, we can just instantly just go to knock them out. So we've got Sam Brake and we've got Rosaria. We've got 3 more here. Okay. Let's try and knock those out. Get all our rewards. Well, these don't have Gil, but they have some interesting. They gotta have some kind of reward here. So we'll do that. We'll go ahead and knock those out. The snort. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Let's go knock this one out. What do you need? Check.
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken.
That's me.
Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
Depends.
Yes, okay.
What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quinton a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So, will you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
Will do, Captain.
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything,
That's an
they just
interesting
have to
phrase.
ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue.
We talking right beside him in earshot? What the hell? They're sitting right there. Yeah, literally right beside us.
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? Good. Safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
Yeah, they
I
are.
won't be long. You stay here and rest.
No, this is very tragic. And see, they really do a good job with these, just painting how rough this world is. They do a very good
The
job.
shad's all
with these side
salted and
quests.
smoked.
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
Using wind magic to dry the clothes is pretty cool, in my opinion. Did I go the wrong way? Yeah, but I can't go through there, so I have to go through here. Okay, I'm just blind, sorry. And I'm still going the wrong way. It's the other way. But Jill and Torvald will be jump scaring the hell out of me because I swear to you I don't be seeing them. I got lost in the same part too, back in the main. Excuse me, back in the main story when we came here the first time. Yeah, they do. They do a very good job, 7, of making it realistic. This Lost Wing place you have to meet. Well, lost. A lot.
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade.
Yeah, thanks for
Well, in
being
that
a jerk.
case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, as do we all. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
Huh. I don't know how I feel about that.
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
What happened at the grocery?
Here you guys go. Good food.
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
There you go. Say anything specific? The loaf is slightly stale and the wine somewhat watered down. It'll serve an empty belly. Well, hey. Better than nothing.
May we? Truly?
It feels good to do good. Ooh, this is a real interesting one. I mentioned this in a video sometime. So people have been wanting, you know,
Such
AI
plenty.
is super big right now.
Never in all my
People have been
days.
wanting
Brother,
AI
this place is like a dream.
NPCs
We sat and no
in
one
games. You know,
shouted.
NPCs you
We
can actually
ate,
interact with and
and
respond to you and the
more
like.
was offered.
And, you know, I know AI's got a big issue right
believe
now
it.
because of art
You're free now.
especially, and then, you know, AI
Next time you're
suddenly just,
hungry,
it feels like out of
you need
nowhere
only
had a
ask
surge of
to
how
be
good
fed.
it is. It surged upward.
Thank you
And
for
they're
everything.
using it across everything.
Thank you.
It's crazy. And so, of course, there's big debate. But one big one I've seen in the gaming community, we're talking about AI, is using AI to make NPCs a little more sentient and be able to actually interact with you when you're in some video games. Especially a big example of that was Skyrim. And I think that's a great idea, in my opinion. like having, you know, AI
Shad's all
be able to
salted
make
and sweet.
NPCs just talk a little more. Like that feels like a use that AI should be good for. And it'd be really interesting to have these programmed personalities and NPCs that you can just interact with in a legitimate way. I think it's super cool, right? But I feel like some people may have different opinions on that, and I'd be happy to hear it. If you see this, and, you know, if you see this and you're late, leave a comment about it. Or you can always say something on Twitter. I'd love to hear your opinions on that kind of thing. So what do we think about AI in video games? I see that, Seven, you think AIs are great in video games? Yeah, definitely agree. I think it'd be very cool to see that in action. I think someone's made a prototype in Skyrim. I haven't really played Skyrim mods and like, because I've had it on, like, PlayStation, the times I have played Skyrim. But, and I really love Skyrim, too. Big love of Skyrim. But, I thought it was a good idea. I'm glad to see that I'm not the only one who thinks that. I think I've read this on stream before, actually. I was going to read it again. I'm pretty sure I read it last time. Don't want to make y'all... Or not last time, but, you know, last time I was here. Don't want to make y'all sit through that again. Can I
Master
solve the
Quinton
mazes?
will never forgive me if I don't save that crop. I want no trouble. Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Grieger. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue.
What is that
If you're
about?
a friend of Master Quinton's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lostwing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
Oh boy.
And you need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean for that matter. I suppose the smell's got them worked up.
That's terrifying.
Little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quinton will have my guts for garters. You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need? Please, rid us of these wasps so I can be about my business.
You got it. I hate wasps too, bud.
All right. I'll see to it.
Oh, thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's Bales on the edge of town. And hurry, Lostwing needs those grapes.
I will do so, good sir. Will do. I read this too. C7, you were mentioning how it's AI is great in video games because you feel it's easy enough to implement and make things better. I have no idea how that works, if I'm being honest with you. However, I definitely agree it does kind of, like, if I'm more specific, perhaps enhance the experience. Like, you know, a lot of games are really, like, one of their biggest things is, like, putting you in this world, convincing you you're a part of it. Like, I feel that strongly for Final Fantasy. And so, this will probably be quicker to go through here. And so I think that putting AI into video games, if it is easy enough to do, would be awesome in making you feel like you are just, you know, like living it, like you're living the game. I'd love that. I'd really love
That must be the vineyard.
A real world with real people who can interact
Give me too much trouble.
So interesting to me. So interesting. Would love to see what a game like that. I mean, it'll probably be years till we really see it in action, but like, imagine Pokemon using technology like that, right? Being able to interact in the Pokemon world and cook these wasps. Imagine that, right? Being able to interact with people in the Pokemon world and discuss with them with AI responses and like, imagine like any of your favorite games. Because any of your favorite single players. Because most of the games I feel like it's fantastic. But imagine what it would be like. There are a lot of wads, man. I'd be terrified. But imagine what it would be like, the fun it would have, feeling like you're a part of it. Even like main story NPCs, like it really brings them to life. Now, it's definitely a rocky road. And it would need some fixing, and you know, you have to work things out in good ways. But I do think it would just be super an improvement no matter what. Some people have to do it right, but if you get it right, I think it would really enhance the game experience. Would love to see what that may look like in the future. Goodbye.
Looks like that was the last of them.
Better let Quentin's man know. Turn up myself a bit. Oh yeah, dogs are quiet now. We should be back to normal. Hard to hear while fighting. Thanks for calling that out, 7. I really appreciate it. Is that better?
But how did the grocer know his daughter was...
Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quentin would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward.
Yes, okay, good.
Our Gotan
Do you need me to repeat what I was saying before, or was it just hard to hear but you understood?
Of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quentin's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honor.
I hope I get a glass. Ooh, black blood. Good for money. You can hear just barely? Okay, I'm glad I fixed it now. Sorry about that.
Bet you'd like to see what's behind that door, wouldn't you? Well, not on my watch.
Why'd she say it like that? Maybe I do want to know.
Bet you'd like to see what's behind that door.
That's so
wouldn't
mean.
you?
Did they do that just to troll? Well, this area is done, so let's head back to the main map. Oh, that's how you do it. I'm so dumb. I thought I had to keep teleporting back to leave. That's not true. Oops. That was a fumble. That was indeed a fumble. Yeah. One more quest to do, and then we're back to main story.
The tavern. It's done. I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but oh, please help them.
You got it.
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
How many were there?
Easy.
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, right?
You got it. Trying to take out this sick-looking sword and cook some bandits. It looks like they're scared because they're watching. Nice little detail. Alright, let me cook.
Ha! Golden Stables my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers.
A little toppy there.
That's a fine sword, friend. Heavy though, I expect. What say we relieve you on it?
No way you're gonna take my sword. Watch this. Frame one. Boom. That's what they're dealing with.
Get him, lads. I want that thing.
Overkill. Absolutely trash. You don't play that around here. You don't. Goodbye. And flash condition. Goodbye. Yeah, we don't do that around here. He didn't know I was a dominant. Second he saw that transformation, ooh, they both knew it was over. They knew it was done. Nice.
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
There he is, the hero of the Golden Stables.
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do for to make this place presentable. You best be going, before I arm you with a mop.
Understood.
There he is, the man of the hour.
That's me.
You're the one who saw off the bandits, aren't you? Martha was singing your praises.
I just walked out.
Takes a brave man to march into danger out of the goodness of his heart. You have my respect.
A Rosarian salute.
Oh, what is it they say? Old habits die hard. I trust you won't be reporting me to the Viceroy. If we'd had a few more like you about, perhaps the Rosfields might still... Listen to me, rambling.
That's so tough.
Thank
to
you
be our
again,
roster.
and take care of yourself.
Nice guy. Nice. There's just a random guy who you started talking to. No new shop stuff. All right, there we go. You guys' favorite stuff. We've wrapped up the side quest business. It's time for the main action. To the Empire we go. Let's check that out too. The hell? Let's go right past Gap. I did trigger.
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
That's crazy.
Eh?
They get along, yeah.
Fine day for a little mischief.
They're friends.
You say?
That's really nice.
Is this
Glad
all of us?
finally making friends again.
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria?
Greatest,
I
yeah.
reckon he could probably cause a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
Turn from Lost Way again, huh? I'm going out that exit. Always a fan of fun dialogue, and Sid's has the best.
So,
Also,
we're meeting in Northreach.
my opinion, the English voices
Will
for
I
this
find
game
Sid and Jill before
cooked
this
phenomenally.
dame finds
They did
me?
very good. Yes, it is hilarious.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing?
I've heard that line 3 times. This is not the way to go. That one. Gotta go up top.
Is it safe to ride to Northreach now?
No. Alright, of these 3, whose icon is your favorite? Between Clive, Jill, and Sid. Which of their 3 do you like the best? What am I doing? I'm not good with that. Got the lock on. Yeah, between 5, Jill, and 6. On the ground with you. That was not a good trade-off. I feel like Clive has a lot of potential. I feel that, yeah. He is the main character. Ow. I should have transformed. Oh, Torgal ate that for me? Bye. I thought I was racing by the trade-off. That was a good transform. That color was awesome, man. Oh, that was a good dodge. You wanna die for me? There we go. Stop, Clive. Alright. Jill's pretty too. Yeah, she hasn't used it too much. She uses her abilities sometimes, though. There's the chest that was here. Makes sense. She uses her, like, ice abilities when she's, like, supporting me. Very cool. Griffin's head braid. Ooh, we're right there. Less than 100 till we get Flames of Rebirth. My favorite wind. Wicked Wheels damage got upped. Okay, nice. And then Griffin's Head Braid. That increases Burning Blades damage. While it's true that large felines make a home of the Dalmatian deserts, tales of a flying lion with a mane of living flame and a rage just as hot are fallacious, most likely the result of a chance encounter with a long-haired cat ill-starred enough to have been caught in a brush fire. Interesting. Increases Burning Blades damage, so just like that max one. I don't use the move enough that I replace it over the supers, but I think it's cool. Let's drop potion and already. Just we have room for more. Because I don't want to get used up and find them. Although I guess I wouldn't necessarily have to do that. Because I should be, if I get more they get auto used, but you know, just in case. Yeah.
There. North Reach.
Another dragon. There's probably an item back here. Time for another one.
Not this time.
Not too bad. Dodge that. Sorry, dodge that? Alright.
Give me fire!
Man. Look at those combos. They're so thick. Yeah, these dragon are kind of that hard to know.
There, boy!
I dodged that too early. That too early too.
Flame!
Alrighty. Yeah, there we go. Those perfect dodges are satisfying. Got him. Yeah, it feels fun. It does. Come on. Oh, playing seems enjoyable. Yeah, it does definitely look good, especially with the customizable parts. I do like that.
Good boy.
Good job, Torgal. Look at him. He's so happy. About that thing to find an item. Which should be around here? I guess not. Oops. I will say the combat's cool, but it's not the biggest appeal of the game. I'll say that. I like it, but I wouldn't buy this game because I want to play its combat system. Which some people may consider a negative. I think it has a good combat system. Good, for sure. But am I buying it as this as being the highlight? No. I love how overcharging it knocks us back from how much fire we're shooting. Yeah, not quite what I'm thinking, like, okay, like, yeah, you should buy it because the combat is crazy. It's more like the cutscenes and the moves are cool, but it's not like, oh my god, it's the greatest feel of the game.
Brothel. But that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
In the same place.
With the right to confiscate any objects forbidden by the throne.
Anything interesting around here? Chest, items, you name it? Doesn't look like it.
You there! Fancy a drop of the Empire's finest?
Ooh, there's a little thing over there and a shop.
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
And what can I do for you?
Oops. Also, I've already got. May as well buy them, right?
I do like a customer who knows what he wants.
I gotta equip the Lionheart tonic. Yeah, give me cash.
And a fine, fine day.
There we go.
To you.
Excellent, I start moving backwards. Here's a chest. There was one around here. Sweet. I just sold that stuff, but we'll take it. There's the dame.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
Why'd she say
My
like
mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway.
Wow. What does
Do
it
you
do?
think you could please me, Clive?
She knows my name.
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you see.
Oh, that's our other point.
In the holy capital.
Yeah, if you're more of a story person, for sure. I mean, I'm playing the action-oriented one. There even is just like a
Let
story-oriented
a
mode, I
masterless
believe.
bearer pass unmolested.
So,
Unless.
you know, there's something for everyone to enjoy, and I totally get that.
Unless.
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes,
That will do nicely.
What does she mean by that?
I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
He has no idea how to handle her. Poor guy.
You say these are all
He can't even keep up.
Are you gonna buy something or not?
No.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Boy, hold up.
What's he stopping us for?
Another fucking branded.
Wow.
Oh, you're lucky you're with the dame. Get out of my sight, filth.
Crazy. Classism and
That
stuff.
wasn't so bad.
Classism? I think is the
Wasn't
word.
so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can
L5.
speak more at the Vale.
Yeah, they're crazy rude.
Doesn't
To say
seem
the
like I
least.
have much of a choice.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
Nope.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do
Yeah, it took
your
him 13
best.
years to find the guy in the hood.
Oh, and take this.
And he didn't find him, he came to him.
Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
You got it. To work we go.
I should probably start here.
Are those side quests? 3 more in this area, huh? Oh, looks like we know what kind of day it is today.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
Hello, chambermaid.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit.
Damn.
Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared.
Oh.
She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in. And she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
Got it.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Well then, I suppose you'll need it.
May as well knock out some of these quests too. How do I get to you? Over there. Hey, the guy I gotta talk to? There's 2 quests right here.
Bones fell favourably.
May as well talk to him first, then we'll knock out these 2 quests.
What do you think?
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Brandy? Fuck off!
What the hell?
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
A dame,
Seems a little suspicious. Suspicious. I can't even speak.
Moore is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Well, we'll do. What's this quest?
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale
Why do
in
you say it
her
like that?
endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others. A simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today, that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I'm expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
So...
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Question I'm thinking of. We know we're delivering food and like... You just had a long day. Work, school, whatever you had to do for the day. And you need to...
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
You do his best.
Looks like now's not the time.
You just had a long day. You come home. What is the dinner that you would love to have? Let's say it's just waiting for you on the table. What's that dinner that's just like, yes. You know, very good. Very good.
You look like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I don't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
Spaghetti, huh? You a fan of spaghetti and meatballs, or just spaghetti, 7?
It's not been half a moon since
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Accidentally wandered to the main quest.
Oh, Tatiana, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Let's finish up the quest in here before we head to Moor. You like all kinds? 7? Very good. I would say... Did I just go the wrong way? Alright, let's go. Over there. I would say Salisbury steak and mac and cheese are my go-tos. Hey, buddy, can I, like, not talk to you? You're supposed to be the one. Oh, no, you're the one. I'm a goon. But, Salisbury steak, mac and cheese, some corn on the side if there was a little extra. Just a go-to. Very good. Very good.
I have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave.
I'm glad to hear I don't have a bad take.
Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Classic American dinner. Yeah. I guess you're right.
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! This'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
They're so cruel.
Yeah. It looks like you need it. The Chamberlain must have sent you. But alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me. You need to rest. But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend. And what of your own hurts? They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, but...
I go through so much. It's terrible.
The drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
That bastard!
I like the design of this nice little town, though.
I haven't seen you around the All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle.
Huh.
He was one of the only people around here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the Dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the Dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
It's so funny how awkward he is. Poor guy. Tell us King Clive was best. Is that enough skill points for our ultimate? Let's see. No, we're like 11 away. One more fight should do it. We'll knock out our next quest. Yeah, you love how awkward he is? He's a good main character. It's nice he's so interesting to follow.
What do you reckon Yannick's done to us?
Sergeant's got it in for us two. Where's your commanding officer branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
Don't bloody believe it! The bastard's wearing the moon and stars!
He said the funny voice.
Strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dane laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out.
I'm about to beat their
How
ass.
about it, Brandon? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
Easily.
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are. Robin and I need to know the dame's being
chivalrous
properly
souls
looked
they
after.
are. Alright. Well, time to whoop your ass.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either.
About to turn into an.
Take a moment to get ready if
I'm
you
about to
need.
do that semi-priming and expose myself just to whoop their ass. Listen, bud. It's time to whoop. Come on.
Now, let's get the measure of you, shall we?
Yep.
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you.
And 3, 2, 1.
Oh, and when you go cry to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding.
Sure, bud.
Use all the dirty
You're not even a
tricks
boss.
you want, Brandon.
I don't even need to transform for you. Other people recognize. Well, you know, people are gonna recognize Blood in Phoenix. Look at him on the ground. No. I ain't done with you.
So you know one end of a...
He's getting washed and rinsed talking about that. Look at him. Look at him on the ground.
Fuck me.
I'll pass, bud.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? So it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine.
Oh, here comes the big boss.
Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we?
Oh.
And a bearer. Win the Dane's favour anyway.
Get on the ground. Yeah, devious Clive back shots. Bring it back. Walk the ring.
That's enough.
Can't come on. Oh my god. Yeah, back over here. You ain't going nowhere. Oh, look at you getting up. All you can do is defend. Oh, not letting a hit on me. Transform. Whoop that ass. Oh my god. Is that even fair? That's gotta be a clip. I need to like put for like a short them talking stuff to each other. Like how they were talking stuff to me. I need to put that insult in and then just show the scenes of them on the ground just getting whooped. I'm definitely doing that for a short.
Can I go now?
Krieger's gash. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Let's hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bullocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
Yeah.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
Yeah, 2 seconds to whoop them. I got a few good hits in. You actually didn't touch me. You didn't even give me enough points to like buy my thing, did you? You didn't. Interesting. Extra drills it is. And we got one more over there. What's going up here? Like, can we just walk back to the main city this way? Out of curiosity. Can't jump off. Oh yeah, we can. It's like a first I've ever seen us able to actually jump off.
Excuse me.
One of them.
You there?
The gentleman with the sword.
What's up, bud?
I
always thought
cannot
those
help
hats
but
were so
notice
trash,
you
by the way.
bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the Dames? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant.
Etienne.
Though fortunate enough to count the Dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Sure, bud.
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total. A grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why are you smirking like that?
Of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
I really want to check the packages. Did they give me the choice? He strongly said not to, but like, that made me want to do it even more. Oh, I can't. Likely best ignored. Okay, well, whatever it is, you know what, sure, I'll ignore it.
Bertrand was a loyal patron of the Vale, until his appetite exceeded his needs. Now he is loyal.
Don't think I haven't got my eye on you, Branded.
The right to confiscate.
Come, treat yourself.
You know, these people stuff.
All from the sea of grace, this blood.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind. Whether you have the coin or not.
Bro, these people are terrible.
Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
When's like, I need to keep just talking to people to like not get insulted.
Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice.
Here you go. Take it, lady.
That is no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best. Specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, alright. If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from.
Yeah, that smirk was very funny, Seven.
Of course.
Find no sun on the ground. Herbalisto.
I have no business with Branded.
Second person in a row.
Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone. This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false...
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue.
Screw you.
Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
I hate this guy. Oh, these people suck. What, you want to insult me too? Here it comes. What do you have to say?
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now. Shoot.
Now I'm a dog?
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard. But this here'll make them less so. For a while at least. Sorry about the welcome. Meant nothing by it.
You meant something by it, alright?
You wait right here. Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest.
Yeah, you would think.
Just
but
as
who knows when you're raised like that's supposed to be right.
Perfume, cigars,
At least there are people who are different though.
Someone has expensive tastes.
And you know, I believe you one of them, 7.
How can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
That's the day done then.
Word is that the regions
Alright, quest done.
Ah, you have returned.
Indeed.
I believe these are yours.
Box of cigars. After the leaves of the tabac plant are harvested, they're dried and cured for several moons to improve their flavor before being finally chopped and rolled inside a single uncut leaf. Though no other ingredients are added, the resulting cigars are possessed of the distinct aromas of vanilla, cherry, and clove. Interesting. Essence of rose. It's said that the petals of 20 roses are required to distill a single drop of fragrant rose oil and brandy wine. A potent spirit made by distilling wine and then aging in barrels for several decades. As such, it remains a luxury even for the aristocracy. Brandy wine. Interesting.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. Would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
Indeed. Quest complete. We got some good money on us. And that should be all the side quests in the area. Yep, back to main stuff. We're heading off that way to the north.
These crystals here are for citizens only. There's none for the likes of you.
Okay, but
the day may have given you leave to walk freely about Northridge, but one step outside these walls, and you're just another Branded with a target on his back.
You guys are such bastards.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
Way too many. I don't exactly know where to go. I mean, this place is super big.
Excellent. Another fight.
It's over.
They got hooked.
Stay down.
Circle's here? That's he's with me. Yeah, Jill isn't. That's not like caves, just like a little weird part in the rocks. Yeah. Just a weird looking opening from that angle. It's a big behind land though. There's a castle over there, there's probably items that way. Now I see one across the land over there.
That's enough for today, Branded.
Oh, look at that poor thing. They're exhausted. Poor people. Vultures, that's a new one. Cook, 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 cook. Goodbye. Oh, that gave us enough. Alright, let's buy it. Finally, we've unlocked the Flames of Rebirth. We need to equip that. We do. Also, it's an AoE that also heals. So, I mean, we can just replace the other AoE, probably. Scarlet Cyclone. Yeah. It's got better offense and better... I don't know what that second one is. Stagger? Yeah. That's what it is based on the bottom. Yep. You finally see it, 7. Took us like, what? Just a third stream saving up for it? Or second stream? But we got it. A lot of grind for ability points, but at least it's done. And getting that upgraded takes a lot too. And now we'll save up the 1,540 for Aerial Blast. I'm curious, can we get those ability points from the training thing? Because if so, I'll probably farm that off camera. Excuse me, that might be a good use for that training area. Next time we're back at the hideaway, can I go there right now? I can? Let's go take a quick look at that. I'll just teleport back. Because now that I think about it, that'd be a really good use for that, to make it connected to the training spot.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Let's see. That's just training. Stage replay. Arcade, you can re-challenge them. You can get points or collect your battle techniques, higher your score and the higher your rating. Perform battle techniques display in real time. Preliminary stage icon ability customize one's liking. Encrypt restrictions are out there. Okay. What do you get for... Like, is this just for, like, flexing? This might be something cool you guys want to see on stream. Like, that's what we're running here, or is this going to give me a reward? Love the design here, too. Super cool. Yeah. And there's stage replay. I don't think these give rewards. I'll take a quick look. A quick look. Rages, stone. NC 16. They give you rewards for that? Stone Hall of Virtue. What's anything going to find here? Yeah. Okay. Arcade is for practicing them, making you feel good. Yeah, stage replay. Reduce rate, reduce neighbor speeds. Blue drops in various consider good mood. Try things out for a favorite stage or two. Okay, so you can with stage replay. Here, let me show you guys on screen. So, you know, come here. This mode, we can replay them, and we can get ability points, and we can get EXP, but it's at a reduced rate. And if we missed any feats or forgotten items, we can go back and get them. if I'm not gonna run that on camera as it stands, but if you're interested in seeing me do the stage replay, or you want me to do it off camera and farm up some more stuff and see how that looks, let me know. We can do so. Whether you want me to do it on or off stream, definitely let me know what you guys' thoughts are on that, and we'll do so. They sent me back pretty far, huh? There's not another thingy over there. Oh, well, time for the run.
That's the day done then.
A long run. But look at that view in the distance. That is amazing. Alright, we're gonna go check out that castle, see if any items are over there. I see one over there in the distance. By that rock. Try it off stream, see if it's something I'm into, then stream it a bit next time. Okay, well, we'll check it out. We'll see how the game plays. Look at that, like, what is that, ice in the distance too? Whatever that is. Interesting. A gill bug, that's nice. Always nice to find some extra money. A dragon. Is there a chest? There has to be, like, right by here. I don't see it, but I imagine there is. Okay! At least I can recognize his attacks. Oh, I said that in my head. I can recognize them clear. That was a nice dodge, but you have to go over. How I dodged that time. I still dodged it earlier. Despite knowing it. I'm still doing it. I didn't switch. There's this guy. There's flames in reverse. Okay, that's pretty sick. I bet it has a longer cooldown than the other moves though. Yeah, look at that thing. This thing is barely moving. I didn't observe how much it healed us for either. Gotta check that.
This time.
And to the ground. I imagine teleported back to the floor for that. See, like, yeah, we're about to break its bar again. And that's still not recharged. Definitely a longer cooldown. Makes sense for the ultimate though. Nice counter. Thought we could knock it through like that though? Alright. Go transform. Alright. So we saved some bars, transform back. Easy enough, though we need those ability points, so I'll definitely fight the bosses. Gotta be something around here, right? I'm just chilling for no reason. Unless it was. There's a way up top over there. Love casually encountering dragons. Yeah, they just be chilling. Just, you know, dragons chilling around. Run into one. Guaranteed die.
Tower. Should be well stocked.
Oh, so I got some items here. Okay.
Wait. You're not one of us.
I'm just attacking it. Maybe we'll let you guys deserve it. Goodbye. Into a burst. Ooh. That is very good looking. Good damage too for the AoE. Yeah. That's what we like to see. Goodbye. The captain? Cook him up. Goodbye. Oh my goodness. Poor guys. Look at him. He already got thrown. Yes. Demon Tamer Sash, huh? What is that? It's stronger than what I've got. While slaying a demon merely returns its soul to the hell whence it came. That's the same in D&D. Until such time as it is resummoned to inhabit a new host, taming a demon is a much more effective means of dampening its evil influence on the corporeal plane. By luring and trapping the undying spirit of Hellspawn into accoutrements, I believe is how you say that word, worn on one's person, one might also harness their power and channel a portion of it as one's own. Bust my HP and defense. We will take that. Even better than what I'd found before. Sure. Good reward. I will happily get my hands on that. Interesting that they've confirmed also demons exist in this world. So I'm very curious if they'll play like any role in the story. Also crazy we just pulled up on those guys and killed them just because. I mean, they deserved it, but we sure did just pull up and say, yeah, I want smoke. There's an item over there. I doubt the windmills have anything, but we'll walk over there. There's another item. Anything over here? No. Whoa, what the? Is that a body? Oh, that's not what the stone disease. So they overworked them. They had the stone disease and they just left them for dead? That's a corpse. They just left around like nothing. That's crazy. What the hell? Dark stuff.
Go on. Back to the pens with you. I need you fit for the morrow's harvest.
And the Empire. Horrible place. Looks like we're nearing the spot. There's a couple of side quests over here. That's very sad. 7. No items. Oh, yeah, here's one. Sharp fin.
You, Brandon, here now.
Yes.
You're
I'm getting
late.
sick of y'all.
What kept you?
Who are you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
Sure, man.
All right. Where is he?
My, I see they've sent me a branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go, and see that you kill the beast.
I'm not gonna let the kid die, but like, man, you people suck.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here.
Yeah, that's
I need to be careful.
Alright, let's go cook him.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
But if I can help it.
Where is he? Over there.
Stay back. I'll deal with this. It's over.
Sorry, but no, I sent my dog at him.
Get the what he's got, boy.
Goodbye. Watch it be like, that was my dog, and then Brandon just killed my dog. He just murdered my dog in cold blood.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
What is... That's so sick. Not the good kind. Really calling for a bear. Look, 2 people who already died like that?
No doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame.
Calling out bears to save the kids.
Someone needs to put an end to this.
Just to get them
before it
killed
happens again.
For their entertainment? And the poor kid's just been raised that way by his dad at that. Oh my god, like I've never really like had a game that like it pisses me off to see this crap. Like seriously. They did almost too good a job. What the hell?
You, Brandon, come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet, and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the Branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me?
Did the drip not set you off?
Sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
I get to choose my response for once? But I feel like this could go so poorly. If I say I don't say, I never really thought I'd have a choice here. We've got to do like one of those full choice based games here on the channel. You guys would get such a kick out of that. In this case, it's what I would say, yeah. We're gonna say this.
That unlucky wretch would be me. I'm my own master. I'm beholden to no one. And I take orders from no one.
Lies! Do you think I cannot see that brand on your face?
Shut your mouth and listen.
Oh.
Those bearers you killed, they were people. They felt fear and pain, just as you do. And unless you wish to share in their suffering, you would do well to remember we are not your playthings.
Father, he's scaring me.
How dare you threaten us? How dare you?
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
I'm wasting my time. I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least.
Good on you, Clive.
How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
Sick bastard. This is definitely one of the more interesting side quests, not the most so far.
Poor victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
Didn't we meet
How do you know
earlier?
my name? The Dame.
I swear we already met this guy in another quest, did we not?
Like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
He does, yeah, I swear. And we ran into him earlier.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools
That's a deep
when they're
line.
needed,
Very deep line.
and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, it's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's less two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Yeah. For their help.
Wow.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
Wow. So, that has got to be the darkest side quest we've done so far. Like, am I tripping? First, the game of sport by the nobleman using his wolves, or trained wolf to lead Branded into their death? Like a sick game? And then the guy setting up their murder to be mauled by wolves too? To kill the man, and unfortunately the child. I feel like the child was a, jerk, but he couldn't have been that old, Like, he was probably just taught to be that way. But, I mean, I'm not gonna say he didn't necessarily deserve it, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's rough territory. Real stuff, though. I mean, good. I think this is the best side quest we've done. I'm not gonna say anything against that. Best side quest we've done so far. Most interesting, but man, was that dark. Whoever wrote that was really doing their job correctly. They are likely in here dead. No way to investigate their fate, but I mean, it's implied enough. On to the next quest. Let's try to swallow that bitter pill.
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe it to me.
This should be nicer.
Beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind.
I'm glad
She
you
likes
enjoy too,
walking in
Seven.
the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
Aww.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting.
Okay.
There's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her.
Fields on there?
You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
To be a jerk.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
I'm literally doing the job. Alright. I ain't even gonna argue with them anymore. You know what? You got it. I know I could cook if I just let loose one super attack, lady, and you're all over this field.
Chloe? More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption.
Not quite. That's the person we saw earlier, so they were part of a quest, huh?
The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favorite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
Aw, at least it's making a difference, man. You know, there were some, like, a little bit more drier side quests here or there, but these story-based ones are, like, hitting more than other side quests I've ever seen. Honestly, like, some of these have to be some of the best story-based side quests I've seen in a game, period. Just great stuff. And now I'm fighting wolves. Feels like Final Fantasy 1. I love running into wolves over and over and over again. Curious what I'm talking about? Check out the latest episode of the first Final Fantasy. A lot different than this, but good, very good even in its own way, for sure. Love it. And level 23 stars. That was a cool moment right there. I'm looking forward to more Final Fantasy. There'll be a video of that going up tomorrow. It'll be very fun stuff.
Are as intolerant as Isabel says.
Yeah, I agree.
No
Go back to the
Empire
real
never sent my unit here.
Try. I'll give it back.
A new shop? You got anything?
Oi, don't touch anything.
Okay. I don't have any of these. Cooldown for heat wave. I'm curious. I'm gonna ask some of my friends perhaps if which one's better between these. Is it cooldown or damage? Is like the better way to go, or does it really not matter? I'm kind of curious.
Good riddance.
I could sell myself. Might as well do that.
Oi, don't touch anything.
Yeah, I just gave him 1,000 gold, sure.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new year.
I'm trying to look for items as per usual. There's one, yep. Black blood and some other good resources.
You are fortunate to have fallen into the dame's good graces.
Thanks. I know he said something else there. Some other condescending nonsense, probably. I think that's just at least in one chest. Where's the guy we're looking for? What did I just do? Oh, active time lore? Did they tell us about this? Did I just forget this was a thing? I want to say it's first collaborators. This is where my populace for elegant Dane. Moor is a farming village. Residents harbor a strong hatred for bears, even more than elsewhere in the Empire, making it a very dangerous place for those who bear the something. Emblems, marks are emblems that Sid's allies distribute to those in their circle of trust. It's common for the rich and powerful of Listia to pin such marks to their bearers in their possession, so that slaves might go about their master's business unmolested. In the Vale's premier house of companionship, while it's frequented mainly by the nobility and military, she welcomes all with a desire and coin to partake of the pleasures her skilled courtesans and courtiers offer. If you catch her drift. Few establishments in the Empire are as well loved or as oft visited. I wonder why. I'm trying to get Torgal to use his little scent thing. Can't. I gotta find the person. Okay. Is it you? No, it's back that way. It's right in this area. It's pet Torgal.
After
good,
it,
buddy. There's a treat. Go ahead and munch.
All that clean?
If even a grain is missing,
there it is.
The collectors will have my head on.
I'm blind. Hello, Bertrand.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him.
Yeah, or let him be hunted by
with
wolves.
the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Speak with a traveling trader.
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I am.
He switched up quick.
I am the good lady's servant.
Real switch up.
What is it that she requires of me?
I need you to shut your damn
Rumor
mouth.
has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless,
And
he
that's the one that
insisted
she was
it
missing.
of
He
great
stole it?
value, and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of
Yeah,
telling
that's
me
pretty
whither
funny.
they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the Dame. Anything.
Alright, buddy, tone it down a little bit.
Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
You're at a 11 right now, buddy. You need to pull it back down to a 4. To the ruins we go.
It smells of death here, Torgal.
Oh no.
Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Cool. I think I see bodies right there. Oh, that's really good. Is that both of them?
That's it.
Goodbye. Yeah, those are bodies over there. I think they're done for.
Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a woman.
Oh, no.
Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry.
This probably looks a lot worse
So it is
than
you.
it should. Or reverse that.
Tatian.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. You said her name was Tatian.
You. Did you follow me?
Now why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's gonna find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to more for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the Dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask us something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with the Dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the Dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatian is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the Dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now.
So she likely rejected
Could you tell her what happened?
his
Might sound better
marriage
coming from
proposal, and he killed her and then himself. Is that what happened here? But yeah, that seems to be what
I need to tell Isabel.
Is there like a note section? Right? Like we have our journal. Does it talk about what happened here? No. It doesn't actually talk about the details.
Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatian by.
That's sad. Very sad stuff. Very sad stuff.
If it was a message.
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You... You found her then?
It's all sad news around here today.
I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
Unfortunately.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Crazy stuff. But another one done.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Veil counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Indeed. It is depressing. Yeah, it's been a depressing day today, Seven. Lots of depressing stuff.
That it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
For the companions. The abandoned chapel. How do we get there? There's a path over there.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
We're going to raid the capital. Here we are. Here we are.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Yup.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
Crystal, huh? The pleasure houses. Jill, you haven't really been saying much lately.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a...
Okay.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
Glad to have that one on camera. if you could hear that.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides,
yeah,
I know a shortcut
something
straight to the heart.
A shortcut. And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end.
Fair.
The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
Makes sense.
What makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way.
That's what I'm talking about, Sid.
Can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this. Can you?
Never would.
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. It means my deeds will be remembered. I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
No, it won't. This has been a longer chapter day, but hey, if it's still going, we're still going. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's been a bit of a longer episode, but we're still doing righting wrong, so we may as well just keep going until the chapter's finished. I don't have any issue with that. Let's take a quick pause. We have been going a little while. Let me take a quick restroom break. We'll be right back, and then we'll be heading into Oriflame. Let's see what happens. See you guys in just a moment. Alright, and we're back. Glad you're enjoying and that you're all for us to continue. 7. So, let us continue. Right, home controller. Here it is. Oops. Alright, on to the next part. A pivotal moment in the story. If we continue, we will not be able to return. We got our potions. We've done everything we need to do. Let's just make sure there's no quests waiting. Thank you for the welcome back, 7. Very much appreciated. This might be a bigger map than I gave it credit for, too. Yeah, I mean, we got nothing else we need to do. But it looks like we're about to get into some big stuff. So, here we go.
This bodes well.
I'll be the first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Maybe your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
That's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
But for you, has it?
Clive, my boy. Even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments, allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Nothing wrong.
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. Right for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner center is guarded?
Then we embrace the moments and use it to grow and change. Come on, this way. Try to stay outside.
Obviously.
The passage is empty.
Can I, like, go to these other places? There was that ladder here. Can I, like, investigate that without getting caught? Yeah, let's go check real fast. $800 gil. Okay, well, you know, I made the right choice. Nothing else of interest. Doesn't look like it. All right.
Alright, not quite tempting. Let's get this over with.
Shut your gob and keep your eyes open.
I swear this passage used to be.
The enemy's upon us!
Of course it did.
Perfect plans, Clive. Perfect plans.
Keep your distance, boy.
Alright. Not so secret, but hey. I got whooped anyway. None we can't handle.
He never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
hate when I accidentally click up on a map. I need to stop mashing. Crystal's Curse. Oh, so righting wrongs is complete. Now we're on to the Crystal's Curse, huh? So this will be its own full new thing. But I think we can go on a little bit longer. I didn't realize we actually had beaten that quest.
That would be my guess. There are sentries
What time
everywhere.
is it? It's currently 9:03. We can at least go on a little bit longer despite that. I said we would, so let's do so.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
They are all over this place. Man,
Captain, to arms! Summon the cannoneer! At once!
yeah, this is our longest win yet. You got. Yeah. What a captain. Here go Prime. Wish we could see it. There we go. Another captain? Goodbye. Oh, boss time?
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed?
Okay.
You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
Ooh, boss time.
We were talking.
Then let's shut him up.
Yeah, I'll cook him. Oh, he's an actual boss. Yeah, actual boss. I'm not too worried though. Get more used. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! I'm just gonna get more used to it. I wasn't ready for that though.
Not this time. Too slow.
Yeah, his attacks are slow. Oh! I still got hit though. Oh! I hit too. I get too confident. Ow. I said that, now I'm getting cooked. Oh man, that overhead hit hard. Okay, okay. Oh, whoa! He's got some mixed up abilities.
You feel that? Something in the air.
It's ether.
We better make this quick.
Ow. No, bud.
Not this time.
Ooh. Took it. Get on the ground. That knocked me off the air.
Too slow. Not this
Side.
time.
Almost there. Oh, there we go. Good parry. Good parry. Good parry. There he goes. That she's a big deal. Not that HP. We will take that HP, yeah.
Why won't you die?
Oh, yay, bro, is this?
Is he?
What does that mean? Cash?
Save him, Pretty.
Oh!
In return, there's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment.
Okay. He's at full health again? What's that? Oh, Jill got cooked for that one. I saw that. Air time. So did I. Oh, get a double? You gotta use regular potion. Use the high push over here too. Which one do we get? Oh no, he's got something else. Oh, whoa, whoa! Alright. Ow. Alright. Wait. Oh, I missed the chance on the ground. Oh my god, 3 teams done?
This time.
He got knocked back in. Alright, I thought that was knocking out of it like the charge shot there, but it did not.
Not this time.
Goodbye. Or at least down to there. Yeah, I think those passes with the combo actually like finished. Actually, they're not. Whoa! I'm getting real good at these dodges and counters though. Oh, that time I timed it back. I knew it was going to hit after I said that. If I feel myself, I get hit. It's just safe. Ow. Oh! Ground? Yeah, this guy is something serious. Ow. Oh, shit. He's almost down, though. This will break him. Break through it? Alright. It didn't break him? Oh, that did. Now it's time to end this. Goodbye. Alright, they give us more points too for those finishes. And there goes that boss. We at least did get to fight a boss today. So hey, we'll take that. The Favor of Inferno. Visual fire aids that have failed to dissipate on the battlefield has instead manifested to a solid form, not unlike crystal, but an elemental purity that renders it far more potent, if not highly specialized in its applications. Increases ignition damage for 12%. I think that's something we can do when we're ult transformed. Bro, disintegrated.
Used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Interesting. I want to see the present time lore on that. Thanks 7. Did they talk about that? Akashic, yes. What is this? The irreversible change brought about by a living being's overexposure to ether. Creatures stripped of any intelligence or sense of self they may once have had and become suffused with life force usually manifesting as extreme strength and aggression. Flora can also turn, resulting in their twisted overgrowth. Those with ethereal tolerance, however, such as dominance and bearers, are less likely to turn Akashic. See, it's a normal person who got turned into that. Interesting. So the people of Valistia rely on the crystal mine for these mountains in their everyday lives. I think we've read this already, though. The Mother Crystals and then Drake's Head is where we're at now. It towers over the holy capital of Oriflame. It's that mighty form of testament to the power and permanence of the Empire. However, mysterious aether floods and the specter of the ever-encroaching blight have led some in power to call that permanence into question.
Guard duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cared. Breathe deep of the blessing, my friends. You've said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits.
Sid, this is an ether flood.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
That's fair. That is fair indeed. We need some health back too, but I don't want to use another potion at the moment. I don't want to use another potion at the moment because I'm not sure when we're going to get ours back. Let's see if we find any. Meteorite. Steel silk. No new potions yet. Yeah, we'll hold off for a little bit then. What is that? That's a worker? Few workers. Are they all the cavemen?
Oh, the miners.
Or Akashic?
The gods.
They've all returned like this.
The ether's made monsters of them. All we can do now is put them out of their misery.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
Oh.
You said you could call over to them. If ever there was a reason to up sticks, an ether flood would be it. Mate, those guards at the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
Yeah. That's crazy. Man, oh, it just keeps getting better and better. I love this game. How do we get through there? There should be like a switch, right? Something. Oh, pretty dark. Pretty dark in here. Oh, it's through here. There's an item on that side. There's probably loops around there, though. Good jump, Torgal.
Doesn't look that far. Right.
No way, right? Okay. Oh.
Some help. Hold on.
You got this, Sid.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side, eh? At least you won't get lost.
So how you look at him like that? Yeah, I was worried too. Can't have anything happen to our boy. Not the goat himself. Some opponents use the ability War Cry to invigorate themselves and enhance their performance in battle. Look for that icon and try to defeat them before they deal too much damage. So that's the one? Oh, nice. Kill this guy really quick. Alright. Keep an eye on them, corner of my eye. Alright, that's it. I need the health anyway. Whoa! Goodbye. Oh man. Alright. Tough stuff. Item? Potion, yeah, that's when you know we're coming on big stuff. The potion is indeed the sign. There's some items over there too. Aether floods. Pools concentrated aether that form on the land's surface. That's to be caused by an imbalance in its diffusion beneath. Though aether is usually invisible, at flood level concentration it takes on a blue glow. Those with a natural Ethereal tolerance can survive most exposure to a flood, at least for a short time, but most living things will eventually succumb to its effects, losing their minds and turning into pigs. Interesting. Also, I see someone else has joined us, so nice to see you, whoever's here. I hope that you'll enjoy. We're in some very exciting stuff right now, so thanks for joining us. And if interested, of course, feel free to join in the chat. Now, let's see what our next dangerous boss is going to be. Second you see a high potion, that's when you know for sure it's about to go down. See that item right there? If it's a high potion, we're about to get cooked. Mark my words. It's a regular potion. Okay, that's a sign, but we're not there quite yet. There's an item over there too. Yeah, that's where we saw at the entrance. Yeah, they have a very nice cast. Another regular potion, huh? They've been being used up at least. What? Where did they come from? The worm got turned to Acacia too? It did say living things. That's interesting lore details. Obviously not just people. Oh my god, that ultimate wipes out these guys. It's an ultimate for a reason. We need that second one for sure.
No holding back.
Oh, we got a big boss. Try to take out the small fry first. Not a big boss, but a bigger.
That's enough.
Bigger guy. Alright. Oh, there he is.
Not this time.
What's one of these guys? Oh, hammer thing. Wow. We're not in a good spot to fight him. Parry. And then knock him on the ground. Ow. Yeah, this tight space is not good to fight him. Cook him up. Ooh, enemies? flames of rebirth. I try not to. Ow. Well, you got to breathe there. Oh, he had to fall off. Ow. Oh, I messed it up. Oh, oh. There he goes. Star Sword finish. There we go. Yeah, we kind of demolished them. I've started to get a hang on using all these powers so far. I'll dump a potion just in case we find more. I mean, I realize I don't have to do that because they get auto-used, but, you know. It is what it is. What you said before, Clive, Torgal, Sid. You said Clive, Torgal, Sid, and Clive. Nice. 7. Clive, Torgal, Sid, and Jill, I believe you mean. But yes, yes. Like I said earlier, I definitely agree with you. Those are, I really like our group. They're very fun. They make it all a lot more fun.
I see they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy.
Chest. Chest, a coral sword. Ooh, new sword in a chest. That's a first. Even better than my dad's sword, huh? Well, time to let that go. I never read about this sword, did I? One of a set of 7 swords said to have been forged in the flames of Mount Drastanus. Invictus is passed down through generations for use by the Archduke's family and his closest shields. Archduke Elwyn presented Invictus to Rodney Murdoch on the day he was promoted to Lord Commander of the Ducal Army. So it was Rodney's sword. Very cool sword. Now you have the Coral sword. Coral, while razor sharp, is also painfully brittle, which is why its use in all but the most primitive weapons is almost unheard of. This sword of unknown provenance, however, is possessed of a remarkable rigidity. Rigidity? Yeah, I've never heard that word, rigidity, while maintaining an edge that rivals that of Odin's blade. Now, what's Odin's blade? Let's check that out. But alright, new sword. Coral sword. Does it look different on us? It does. It's a black sword. That's nice. It actually does change when we wear it. I like that. Nice attention to detail. I wasn't sure it would, or if I didn't notice it was doing it before that, but super cool. Now we have a black sword. Love that.
On the count of 3.
Nice timing.
What happened to 2?
Ask 1.
Ask 1. That's a good line.
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now.
They get along so well. I love their banter. Very fun. Just sustainable typing without typing a Jill. Very fun of you. Very fun of you. Into the cave area.
The mother crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
Yep, there's the extra potion. Oh, there it is.
There's no one about.
Whoa, look
I
at
knew
that.
it would be big. But this...
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum.
That's incredible.
You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide-and-seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture.
Huh.
Don't blame me, he started it.
But how did you make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
Are you saying he defeated Bahamut is what he means by that? That's crazy. Oh, these things again?
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm looking at...
Is there something you two want to tell me?
Maybe later.
Yeah, I mean, he probably should need to know what these things are and why they're attacking us.
That's enough.
But how could those creatures from Phoenix Gate be here in the mines?
Are the two places connected somehow?
Very possibly so.
Excellent. Another fight.
Stay down.
Oh my god. Very interesting the war repercussions are being here though.
Stay down.
Alright, there they go. Oh, never mind. There's more. Just kidding, guys. I was just trolling. Still plenty more to go. Whoa, Lich. Lich, jump scare? Then we'll do this. Actually, that's kind of dumb. I should have waited till I broke this gauge, but whatever. Liches aren't that tough anymore. Back up on four.
Not this time.
Oh, second hit. Oh, third hit. Oh, fourth hit. Fifth hit. Sixth hit. Seventh hit. You done? Oh. You need to back that up. Oh, forgot you can do that.
Not this time.
Ooh. Dodge and counter. I thought we would beat him there. There we go. Break that shield.
Too slow.
Oh! I really enjoy all those attacks.
This time.
Good kill. Alright, goodbye, Lich. Not too bad, not too bad.
When I was in the Imperial Army, soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
High potion, that's the
Can't
real
say I
stuff
saw
coming.
anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I noticed this stuff.
Let's just be careful then.
Yep, here comes something serious. Ooh, this is a big area too. Alright guys, boss time. Big boss time at that. Look at this place. Insanely beautiful. I love this game. Here comes something big.
Where did that come from?
If I had to guess...
Thanks. That's the Guardian, a big dragon.
Poor beast. Another victim of the flood.
Yeah, the whole arena waiting, exactly. Hey, big guy.
Well, if it's a fight he wants.
Oh.
Ready, Clive?
Alright, let's see how we handle him. Might be a little tougher. Oh! Okay. A little might be an understatement. Dragon turned into a force of mindless destruction. That's fun. I don't like that. Bro's got just a straight laser breath weapon. That explodes! Straight laser breath weapon that explodes when he's done. I thought I dodged that. I didn't. Oh! Wrong one? There we go. To the ground with you! Hey, stubborn ass. I've not done that yet. I should go again. Ow. Alright, almost there. Almost there. Laser burst. Get that healing, get that damage. Back it up. He's got a ton of health. Where'd he go?
Where's he off to now?
Climb,
Look out!
Oh, what do you want me to do about that? Okay, I did dodge actually. I was capping. Oh! Dang! Have you done enough? He's watching marbles. Can I like attack you now? Oh my goodness. Whoa. Oh boy, here it comes again. Sideways this time? Quick mix up. Oh, it's fireballs. Oh. Can't even get good hits on him. His body shape is tough. knocked on the ground? No? Oh, there we go. Get on the ground, dragon. Get him. That was the second one, right? It's so crazy having like delayed explosion effect. I mean, that's pretty cool. Yeah, we're cooking. Whoa, he did the double? Almost down. Ultimate time. Oh, it's not ready yet. There we go. I keep hitting the wrong button. I hit the both at the same time. But we got him. Go. That switch on the lock. Dragon Dance? You know, it's a pretty good move for Pokemon. I thought this was gonna actually hurt. Oh yeah. Bro, just chucking them! Oh, boom! That one hurt. Whoa, here's the second side. That's hurting too. Oh, that was bad. I thought we were gonna like no item him. I was wrong. That one hurt. That one died. Just like close to safe. This time. Okay. That one was close, but we're doing okay. Alright, nice counter. Get on the ground. Come on, one more time, bud. We're about to end this. Alrighty. Oh, he dodged it. Carterize. Oh, here he comes. Well, that's not too hard to dodge now. Oh. Oh! Charge shot. Throw a couple licks in there. Oh. Oh. You done? Get him. Are you dead? Now we finish this. We're gonna go for the ult finish. We're gonna go super cool. Wait for it. Now. Goodbye. Flames of Rebirth finish, baby. Yes. That's what we're talking about. Ooh-wee. Nice, 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 nice. We cooked there. We cooked. Look at our cash. We're at 30K. We're making some bank. And we leveled up off that. Nice, 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 nice. You ready to see me die again? That's crazy. He did almost, like, kill me there, though. I hadn't, like, fully healed. I thought we were going to be fine. I was having a pretty easy time. But all in all, not too bad. We did pretty good in this one. Not too bad. Good fun. Poor thing. Thanks, Evan.
Are you alright?
Fine.
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move. Not that any sane commander would send his men into a place awash with this much ether. Clive. If this all works, and the blessing passing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after, by which I mean hunted. I just hope in the end they'll see that we didn't have any other choice, that it was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one.
It's a lot on a person.
Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
Then it all starts here. Time to earn that menacing title. Sid the Vicious, was it?
Into the inner palace. Alright. Now with that boss dragon defeated, we have gone on for some time. I think we're going to go ahead and bring things to an end there. We are getting pretty close, huh? 1540. You made a lot of progress. Back to 900 already. Not bad. We're going to go ahead and bring things to an end there for today, because I want us to be able to open up with some crazy stuff next time. I think it'll be very fun. And we've been going for over 3 hours today. So we did pretty good. Over 3 hours of content. I want to be able to dive right back in. So we'll go ahead and stop there for today. I think that's a really high note to end off on. So in conclusion, I mean, we had a ton of quests to do today. Not quite, it didn't feel quite as much like an errand boy as that last time. There's emoji there, 7th. I'm sorry about that. But we didn't feel as much of an errand boy today, so that was pretty fun. Aside from that, we got to learn a lot of, not necessarily learn a lot of lore, but really see in action just the treatment of the branded and how horrible it can be in certain places like the Empire, even more than what we thought already. Those side quests were crazy. Some of the best side quests, story-wise, I've experienced in video games, period, with some really dark twists I wasn't expecting going into it. We were able to grab our first ultimate, which was great. The Rebirth of the Phoenix, or I believe that's what it's called. Double check, so I'm not a fraud. Flames of Rebirth. Birth of Phoenix. Yeah, we got Flames of Rebirth from the Phoenix, which was awesome to acquire. A new sword, well, some other cool new items. We beat the first part of Righting Wrongs, and now we're into the next part here where we're raiding the raiding the campfire in the Crystal's Curse, which I think would be a great title for the stream next time. The Crystal's Curse. That'll be very fun. So we'll be checking that out next time. I think that so far I've kind of got a groove on where things are going right now and how we're doing the stream, but I definitely wanted us to finish going through Righting Wrongs, and I wanted us to at least start the next thing because I've had a lot of fun today. Thanks for being here, 7. I hope that you guys get to see this in the future. I cannot speak right now. Hope that you guys who see this in the future enjoy. If you're catching up on the series, to come join me in the current streams, or if you're watching this after the series is done, I hope you're having a great time watching it. If you pop in now, you see this randomly, like I said at the beginning, or if you're just seeing this part here at the end, you can check out the playlist on the channel. You'll be able to see all the previous episodes of this. Check out my regular Final Fantasy series. We're playing the original Final Fantasy, and it is a blast. New episode of that going up tomorrow. I hope you guys are looking forward to it. If you are interested in something non-Final Fantasy related, check out my Pokemon Fire Red Rocket Edition first episode, currently live on the channel. There's a playlist for that too, as future episodes will be rolling out. You'll be getting another episode of that this week, and a how-to video on how to download the game yourself if you're interested in doing so. As for streams, if that's your main thing, we will be back on Wednesday streaming some more of this for a while. Maybe we'll go longer. We'll at least go our 2 hours, and we might have another long day like today, going through all the action. So, who knows? But you should look forward to it, because I am very excited to see what is coming our way. If you like the stream, then please leave a like, comment in the future if you can, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. I would love to see more of you here at the streams. I'd love to interact with more of you. It would make me very happy and be a lot of fun. So subscribe, turn that bell icon so you know when I'm going live, and so you know when the new videos go up if you want to check those out. Follow me on Twitter if you want to interact there. I try to be as active, at least get on there at least once a day. At least. How many times can I say that? I try to get on once a day at a minimum and say something worth responding to. And I also tweet out when new videos or when I'm going live are there as well. So Twitter you see more often than YouTube. Follow me on there and check that out, and feel free to interact with me because I'd love to meet as many of you as possible, whether you're watching this now or whether you're watching this in the future. With all of that said, I'm done yapping you guys' heads off here right at the end. I'm going to let you go. Have a phenomenal night, and most importantly, as I always like to say, thank you for taking the time out of your day, whenever you're watching this, to come watch me play this game. It makes me super happy no matter how much time we get to spend together. So, really appreciate you guys. As always, go have a phenomenal night. And I'll see you next time for some more serious action, boss fights, hopefully fun commentary, if you think so, and adventure. See you on Wednesday. Later, everybody. Voltage